Good evening. My name is Kristy Bishop. I am the 2025 North Central Washington Regional Teacher of the Year from ESD 171. I teach CTE Finance and upper-level dual-credit math courses at Moses Lake High School. It is my honor to be a part of this ceremony as the North Central ESD recognizes the recipients of this year's North Central Education Foundation's Teacher Classroom Grants. I wish I was there in person to hear the joy and excitement as you share your plans for the grant funds in your classroom, school, and community. I believe our excitement as educators is quite often contagious in all the best ways. Congratulations to all of the educators and cohort teams who have been awarded grants to support your creative and innovative projects. As educators, we thrive on the value and the power of learning. We understand how the excitement for learning can ripple through individuals and classrooms, spreading throughout school and community culture. Perhaps because of this, we look at the world a little differently, through the lens of a forever learner who has the opportunity to help guide students as they experience things for the very first time. We are always open to introducing new opportunities into our classrooms to engage students. A few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to travel to Nashville with my husband as he attended a conference. We took advantage of our time in a different city and region, immersing ourselves in the area's culture and history. Throughout our time there, I often thought about my students, wondering how they could grow from such an experience. I was thinking about my student Jorge as we explored the Gibson Guitar Garage. Each morning, Jorge plays his guitar as we settle into our consumer finance class. He was in awe when I showed him photos of the amazing guitars and footage of the artists performing in Nashville. I shared with him the story of my former student Nolan, who moved to Nashville in the hopes of pursuing his career as a songwriter and musician. Jorge was inspired, knowing another local person was taking steps to live out their dream. I also learned about the wood and metal letter presses still used to make posters one by one at the historic Hatch Print Show. Several of the print artists were happy to share their career journey so that I could share their stories with Maite, a future graphic artist. As I crossed the footbridge across the river to get a different point of view, I was thinking about Caleb, who wants to be an engineer and improve infrastructure in rapidly growing cities across our country. I met Inga, a chocolatier at the Google Cluster Factory. She and I had a wonderful conversation as I asked her for any insights I could share with Irina, my former student who wants to open her own bakery and confectionery shop. Oddly enough, Irina and I actually ran into each other at the airport waiting for our luggage as we both returned to Washington State from different out-of-state adventures. She had the biggest smile when I shared Inga's advice and well wishes for her future. Everywhere we look, we find learning opportunities that we want to share with our students, even in the mundane moments of our day. I have been mentally drafting a finance project as my husband and I have trying to figure out how we spent so much money on Lyft rides and a few other things in just a few days in Nashville. This will soon become an exploration opportunity on budgeting, organization, record keeping, and productive communication with my students. I'm excited to see them engaged with each other as they are tasked with developing meaningful and productive ways to adult in their future. I strongly suspect my students will be teaching me a thing or two about how to not only improve this activity for future learners, but also how to improve my own system of adulting while sticking to a vacation budget. Each one of you this evening was inspired by an experience, observation, chance meeting with someone, or an existing need to just do something better. The Grant Selection Committee recognized this in your proposals and is excited to support you in bringing your inspiration to life. I challenge you this evening to think about those past and present students who inspire you to look at things differently, to seek out opportunities and solutions. I hope you share your stories about your students, your inspiration, and your grant plans with each other this evening. I hope you learn and grow together. Gain perspective on the challenges others face. Focus on the inspiration and solution mindset surrounding you. Remember the stories of your students and the people you meet tonight, especially when your plans and projects are not following the perfect script that you created. It happens. It happens a lot. Take a step back and lean on those moments and individuals to help you keep going. Know that what you are doing every single day, in and out of the classroom, has a long-lasting impact often beyond what you had hoped possible. Take a deep breath and go right back into your plans and projects. Adjust and grow. Even in the challenges, we can find and share inspiration. To the North Central Education Grant Committee, thank you for your invaluable support for our region's educators and students. To everyone here this evening, thank you for finding the inspiration around you and dedicating your time to helping others grow and learn in creative and meaningful ways.